Welcome distinguished guests, faculty, and graduates to the Spring and Summer 2021 Ivy Tech Indianapolis Virtual Commencement. We are honored to be here to commemorate this very special moment with you and your loved ones. Thank you to everyone who helped support our graduates in realizing their dreams.
Our students have been amazingly resilient during this pandemic. One day we were in class doing everything normal. The next thing we were completely shut down as a college.
Some changes that I've noticed that the faculty has made is that a lot of them have reached out, making sure that we have everything we need.
To graduate, we need people to encourage us. Sometimes we may have the strength to run a race, but when we don't see someone to encourage us, we may give up on the way. Ivy Tech have that.
COVID or no COVID is something that I can think that improved me to know more about technologies.
The drive was within our students to continue their education and complete that credential so they could continue to move their life forward even in these difficult COVID times.
They were having to find ways to be virtual and to be online. They had to seek out hotspots. I mean, I love the students who came and parked in the parking lot so they could access the Wi-Fi on their laptops. It was watching them think through the problem set and figure out how they were going to come out the other end, still with the education that they desired, was amazing and inspiring to watch.
I am extremely excited to put my studies to work wherever I decide to go in the criminal justice. I know there are so many jobs, so many opportunities. The door is never closing for criminal justice.
He keeps checking on me. He said, God, I'm not nosy and I'm not choking you, but I want you to succeed. I don't know, maybe he's still here. Mr. Scott, he was in second floor over there. So that is what Ivy Tech have that other schools did not have.
We learn every day. It's not about the age. You will see 60 years, 70 years old man, woman, and you want to go learn anymore. Any day, every day. We learn from each other, So that's what I believe there.
Well, I think this generation is going to be much like the great generation. In that adversity, we build a resiliency that many didn't have to have before. And I think that will show itself well in their careers, as every one of us who've been out there a while understand that there will be good days and bad days and challenging times at work. And I believe those who've come through this year, these times, will be shining in ways that maybe they didn't understand they had the grit to compete and be successful.
And now, the Chancellor for Ivy Tech Indianapolis, Dr. Kathy Lee, will begin the ceremony by introducing Shedrick Whipple and the singing of the national anthem.
Please join us in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you say by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Thank you, Dr. Whipple, who is one of our very own student service representatives. Welcome, everyone, to the Ivy Tech Community College Indianapolis Commencement Ceremony for our spring and summer 2021 graduates. I am Dr. Kathy Lee, the Chancellor for Ivy Tech Indianapolis. The program for this ceremony may be found at www.ivytech.edu/Indy graduation. This has been a year like no other, but you did not let it stop you from completing your goal, and now here we are to celebrate your college graduation. Congratulations, you made it. You, your family, and friends know how hard you have worked to get to this moment, and we are all so proud of you. Another person who is proud of you is the president of Ivy Tech Community College, Dr. Sue Ellsberman, and she now has a few words she would like to share with you.
Hello, I'm Sue Ellsberman, president of Ivy Tech Community College. Smooth seas do not make skillful sailors is a wise African proverb. This past year has placed us on sea with huge waves and storms. None of us had been prepared for a pandemic. Few of us even paid attention in early 2020 when we heard the new term COVID-19, and yet it has humbled and taught us much. The Great Generation did not become great because of the year they were born, but because of the life they endured, which made them the most resilient generation ever. Selfless, hardworking, humble, and industriousness. Graduates, you have the opportunity to be America's next great generation. You have succeeded during a time of adversity, great and small. Many of you have seen your own livelihoods or those of your family and friends on the brink. All of you have seen your day-to-day world close down, reconfigure, and transform into a much smaller virtual world. Your courses have turned virtual. Your day-to-day work has been masked and socially distanced, or in front of a screen working alone. Accountability has been significantly increased in quarantine, contract tracing, testing, and finally vaccinations. You have not gotten to share daily events with a wide range of friends and family. Milestone accomplishments have gone largely without celebration. This adversity, large and small, coupled with your resilience to move forward in the midst of a pandemic, will define your future. You have shown a mark of greatness by persisting during a time of challenges. Your next mark must be earned with launching yourself into your future. I speak for all of Ivy Tech's faculty and staff when I say we are proud of you. We have done our part by creating the opportunity for you to learn, grow in competency, and reach your goals towards a degree or certificate, recognizing it may very well be the first landing of many as you march up the steps of success. Enjoy today as you celebrate a chapter well executed, but no later than tomorrow, begin to craft where you will go next, how you will continue to grow, thrive, and contribute. Ivy Tech will always be here for you, for your next credential, for your next skill up, for career coaching, for alumni engagement, for advisory boards, for partnerships. Graduates, I hope you will join me in thanking the Ivy Tech faculty and staff who have made your successful educational journey possible. While I believe they are the best in higher education, this year they proved themselves to be exceptional, as they also had to figure out how to teach and provide services in a mostly virtual world. While I cannot guarantee when COVID will be behind us, I can guarantee that the road ahead will have highs and lows, successes and learning experiences. Ivy Tech will always be here to help you take that next step forward or to skill up for your next career change. And finally, I want to ask that as you succeed in your career, family, and life, to continue to also pay it forward to your community, to your church, to others. That could mean volunteering at a local food bank, serving as a church leader, or running for elected office. Indiana is a great state because of countless Hoosiers who go above and beyond to look out for the health and the well-being of others. Commencement is our favorite day at Ivy Tech. I sure hope it is for you too. We wish you well as you launch a new career or transfer up for your next level of education. We wish you much success and happiness. And we hope that you do big things that make a difference to your family, community, our state, and nation.
Thank you, Dr. Ellsberman, for sharing those thoughts with us. Each year, it is the job of the Chancellor to select and introduce the keynote speaker for graduation. For the past 8 years, I have happily done that. This year, I decided that I would be your keynote speaker. What was I thinking? I hated speech class in college. Well, I was thinking that this is my 37th graduation ceremony here at Ivy Tech. I have attended every graduation ceremony since I started teaching here a long time ago. I figured I have heard quite a few speeches over the years, and since this is my last graduation ceremony before I retire, I should go for it and do the speech. I am excited to do this, but honestly, this is not what I thought it would be. I never dreamed this ceremony would be a virtual one. This is not the commencement ceremony that I had hoped for. I doubt that this is the ceremony that you had hoped for either. But really, the type of ceremony doesn't matter. You're still graduating. You are part of the class of 2021. You are a college graduate. I hope you're watching this virtual graduation with friends and family to celebrate, but even if you're watching alone, I hope you will still celebrate. You have done something very special. You have completed your college goals, and you have done it in the strangest of worlds. Class of 2021, you have completed college in the middle of a global pandemic. During the past year, most of the world has paused or even stopped. Some of you may have lost loved ones. You may have had to overcome personal struggles, but you kept moving and did not let the past year stop you. So now is when the graduation speaker is supposed to share important lessons or advice with the graduates. But I realize there's not much I can tell you, class of 2021. Normally, graduates are told to go make a difference and be successful. You have already been doing that. You have continued to set an example of what success looks like. I am willing to bet that most of you have spent the last year multitasking, working, taking care of family and friends, and going to college. I know that many of you were on the front lines doing essential work. Thank you for that. But it is also important to note that we all have a vital role to play. Please know that you are all essential to those around you. You make a difference and an impact every day. Graduates are also told to go forward with purpose. You have already started down that road when you came to Ivy Tech. You may be the first in your family to get a college degree. Well done. You may know exactly what you want to do next, or you may still be looking at options. Either one is okay. Just keep moving in the direction that is right for you. You had a purpose. Get a college education. Check done. Now, set the next goal. Job, family, more school. You know what is right for you. My first real job was as a respiratory therapist, an associate degree prepared respiratory therapist. I loved it. It turned out not to be my only job or my only college degree. So please don't think your journey is done. You have only just started. Okay, you can celebrate today, but then back at it. Just keep moving with the same drive and purpose that got you here today. You are worthy and deserving of that journey. Believe in yourself. We do. So what wisdom can I share with you? My advice for you is based on what I have learned over the years at Ivy Tech. It is all about the people. Let me say that again. It is all about the people. Wherever you go, whatever you do, surround yourself with people who are as passionate about what they are doing as you are. Any job is better when the people you work with care about each other and the work. You are starting your careers. I am ending mine. I started as a respiratory therapist, came to Ivy Tech to teach, and then moved into administration. All of my roles have been challenging and rewarding, but what I will always remember are the wonderful individuals that I have worked with. Those who supported me on the bad days, kept me honest, made me laugh, and yes, made me cry. The students who challenged me, drove me crazy, and then made me so proud. The staff, the faculty, and the students, all of them made me love them. They made me respect them. And because of them, I love the work I was called to do here at Ivy Tech. I have been blessed beyond measure. So as you look for your best place, your best path forward, and look for and surround yourself with people who believe in the real you and call you to be the best person you can be. Don't settle for less. So, class of 2021, I wish you good fortune as you continue on your journey. Enjoy this moment, celebrate your achievement, and thank all of those who have supported you this far. And then get back to work, building that future that you deserve. Thank you for letting me share these few moments with you. Thank you for choosing Ivy Tech to be part of your journey. Being part of Ivy Tech has been one of the best parts of my journey. And now, it's time to hear from those who helped you along the way. I would now like to turn it over to your dean to share a few words.
Please welcome Dr. Lester Fowler, Dean of the School of Health Sciences.
Welcome to the Spring 2021 Commencement for the School of Health Sciences. I'm Lester Fowler, Dean of the School of Health Sciences for the Indianapolis campus of Ivy Tech Community College, and I welcome you to a celebration of your achievements. I applaud you for your diligence, your level of commitment, and your dedication to completing your respective degrees and certificates in the healthcare professions as the country and the world continue moving forward toward recovery during these uncertain times. Also, I would be remiss if I did not mention and certainly thank the families of our graduates, as without their encouragement and support, your respective educational journeys could have looked a lot different. Nonetheless, through a lot of hard work and occasional sleep deprivation, you are here, and ready to embark on new chapters of your professional careers with the preparation provided by Ivy Tech Community College. There's also a saying that I would like to share with you, and that is, experience is the best teacher. The healthcare world needs you more than ever and will certainly provide you with a world of experiences as you interact with patients, families, and other healthcare professionals on a daily basis. The team approach is common in healthcare, with the goal of providing high-quality, state-of-the-art, patient-centered care. So as you begin your professional journeys and officially enter your respective careers after completing your degrees, I would like to ask you to think about the following question. What's next? As you leave Ivy Tech Community College as graduates, soon to be alumni, please do not consider your accomplishments today to be the pinnacle of your journey, but merely the beginning of it. Thank you.
Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it. Yay!
And now, Dr. Rod Brown, Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs for Ivy Tech Indianapolis.
Thank you, Dr. Fowler. I am Dr. Rod Brown, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs for Ivy Tech Indianapolis. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the academic achievements of our students. Phi Theta Kappa is an international honor society for two-year colleges which recognizes and encourages academic achievement. Congratulations to those who have achieved this honor. We would now like to take an opportunity to recognize those students who have excelled in their studies as demonstrated by their grade point averages. Congratulations to those graduates who have achieved on a 4-point scale. Cum laude for those with a cumulative GPA of 3.5 to 3.7. Magna cum laude for those with a cumulative GPA of 3.8 to 3.9. Summa cum laude for those with a cumulative GPA of 4.0. Congratulations, graduates, on your commendable work. It now gives me great pleasure to present the graduate candidates to the President and the Board of Trustees. These candidates have fulfilled the requirements for their respective degrees and certificates, either completely or conditionally, and are recommended by the faculty of Ivy Tech Community College, Indianapolis, for the conferring of their degrees. Conferring the degrees will be Dr. Kara Monroe, Provost and Senior Vice President.
Exercising the authority of the State Board of Trustees, legally vested by the people of Indiana through the General Assembly and the Governor, and delegated by the trustees to the President and her team, and recognizing your nomination by the faculty and with the approval of the administration for having successfully completed the prescribed courses of study, I now confer upon each of you the appropriate degrees and certificates with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereof. Congratulations, graduates.
While we are not able to be in person because of COVID restrictions, many of our graduates participated in a grad walk event in early May to cross the stage. We will now share a video of your school's grad walk. At the end of the virtual ceremony, all graduates will be listed by their program.
Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Tara Marie Calhoun. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Ron River Sargado Jamintak. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Daniela Acevedo. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Aluwase Agnes Adayeye. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Megan Amber Smith. Technical Certificate, Healthcare Specialist, Leslie Hall Cotterman. Associate of Applied Science, Healthcare Specialist, Kimberly Moore. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Ashley Burris. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, cum laude, Sierra Lang. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, cum laude, Jordan Alexis Fuller. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Megan Allison Morton. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Mark Lee Nelson. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Chelsea Bowles Glenn. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, cum laude, Gabriella Louise Groves. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Kincaid Reed. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, magna cum laude, Elise Marie Cummins. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Chastity Frank. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Natalie Marina Smith. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, cum laude, Jayla Benny. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, cum laude, Boy Chin Sung. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Rebecca Hansen. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, magna cum laude, Linnea Fable. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Yolanda Johnson Cunningham. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, cum laude, Sadie Marie Ketchum. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Sadia Beg. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Sarah Renee Gibson. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Sierra Drain. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Bailey Marissa Sawyer. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Jocelyn Maguel Jensen. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Carla Navarro. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Hannah Davis. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Karina Rodriguez. Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology, Allison Campbell. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Danielle Flanagan. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Victoria Uwumarage. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Sarnor Marima So. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Voloside Apagutan. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Chukozi Chukwuiji. Technical Certificate, Medical Assisting, Victoria Marie Schmoody. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Caitlin Snellenbarger. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Jenna Ainsley Haldeman. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Karine Ipaka. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Amanda Victoria Williams. Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology, cum laude, Rosebud Juicy. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, cum laude, Joey Maureen Brown. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Rebecca Lynn Hall, cum laude. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Sydney Reynolds. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, cum laude, Kofi Ardakwa Okra. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Fallon Aisha Pauline Blow. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Raven Monet Richardson. Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology, Lana Maroof. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Jennifer Morgan Carmichael. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Alyssa Kelly Marie Bratmiller. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Rufus Jala. Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology, Lillian Davis. Health Information Technology, Brittany Havens. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Kiara Jopri Ballard. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Peyton Spalding. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Hafsa Mohammed. Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Warren Walls, Jr. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Shuit Tesfatsian. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Mariama Munkala. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Kokumu Babatunde Agunshusi. Associate of Applied Science, Healthcare Specialist, Tyneese Williams. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting, Chukunwanyee Chukutsu. Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology, cum laude, Benjamin Thompson. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Hiwat Gebru Gebratatios. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Elizabeth Tayo Ukunande. Associate of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Bobby Ray Carney, Jr. Congratulations, graduates, class of 2021.
Please welcome Dr. John Cowles, Vice Chancellor of Student Success.
Congratulations, graduates. My name is Dr. John Cowles, Vice Chancellor for Student Success at Ivy Tech Community College in Indianapolis. We've now reached the point you've all been waiting for, the turning of the tassel. The turning of the tassel symbolizes your transition from student to graduate. Graduates, you may now turn your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to virtually present to you the 2021 graduating class of Ivy Tech Community College. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2021. We are very proud of all that you've accomplished over this past year and so happy to see you at graduation. I hope you are enjoying this moment in your life and looking forward to what the future brings you. Congratulations.
Congratulations. We are so proud of you, graduates.
You have accomplished so much during these unprecedented times.
Now go do some unprecedented celebrating.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Yay!
Congratulations, graduates! The Career Coaching and Employer Connections team congratulates our graduates. Congratulations!
Way to go, grads. We're proud to be a part of your journey, and we hope this helps make your dreams come true.
Thank you for your participation and congratulations.
May the road rise to meet you on your journey. Congratulations.
This concludes the Spring and Summer 2021 virtual commencement ceremony. From all of us here at Ivy Tech, thank you for attending. Congratulations, graduates!
I can't wait to see that. Will I be able to put it on my Facebook page?